Hello. I'm gonna unbox some Hot Wheels. Well, some Hot Wheels and one other company. But the Hot Wheels are interesting to me because um, let's take a look here. First, I want to unbox one of my favorite cars, but also one of my favorite Hot Wheel castings, which is the M1. It says here Street Beast, and I think that's because for a long time they didn't have the license. It's when it started they had the license, the BMW license, but then they started calling them things like Street Beast, which I think they only called it that 1 year, and then they called them Wind Splitters. And this is what the wind splitter looks like. I mean, it's the exact same casting, but this is one of my favorite M1 liveries that they've got on it. And let's see if we can see it here. Yeah, wind. It's not printed very clearly, but wind splitter. Yeah, so they called it the wind splitter. Another one of my favorite M1s is this one that has like angry dogs all over it, and it came with temporary tattoos. It was part of a series. They all came with temporary tattoos of the weird decals all over the car. It's just ridiculous. It's a BMW M1 that has rabid dogs all over it, and I love it so much. But this is the Street Beast, and it's in this really lovely. Well, let's get it out of the package here. So it's got like a gray back piece there, and it's got just details on the back, and I think that's part of the. No, it's painted. So just details on the back, but I really love this like light green with the white in the lines. It's almost like a lighter green in these lines of the casting, and I really like this version of the car. Not as much as I think this is still my favorite with the angry dog tattoos, and these ones with the lightning are really cool too. Yeah, I don't collect very many castings where I try and get all of them, but the M1 is definitely one of them. And so the next casting, or the next car I want to open is Premium from Car Culture series. Euro Speed is the collection. There were a bunch of them. I didn't much care about the other ones. The Mercedes-Benz is kind of cool. But this is the M1 Pro car, and I don't really understand how racing amalgamation works. They did this Pro car race in order to create enough cars to be ordered to race the M1 in other races. Like, so this was a race that BMW themselves put on, and they invited racers from other disciplines to run their cars. And actually, I already have a BMW M1 Pro car, and it's also premium, and it's really nice. I really like it. The addition of the spoiler, and there's some difference in the front spoiler too, in the casting, and this is not a separate piece. And these differences are true of the actual Pro cars that they made for the race had these downforce additions. But this one I find interesting because it's part of this Euro Speed series, but it's also a tie-in with the video game Project Cars. And I've never played Project Cars 1, but I really liked Project Cars 2 and played an awful lot of it. And I think it may have been It may have been the game that introduced me to the M1. These wheels are really cool. This is just a great livery too. And I've seen pictures of this this car. So they made a real one with a Project Cars livery, or they took one that already existed and put the Project Cars. It didn't have the Hot Wheels on it, obviously, but well, that's nice. I like that, and I like it better than the actual. Well, actually, I don't know if Hot Wheels does actual liveries. They do livery-esque things, but they're not like you know, they don't have the driver name. They don't do things like that. That's not their forte. But that's a very cool casting. And the M1 is designed by I'm gonna get this wrong, but Giorgetta Giugiaro, the Italian designer who's worked for Lamborghini, Ferrari, and he designed the M1s and the DeLorean, which I have one here of the Hot Wheels castings, and you can see the similarities. I mean, he has like he used a very similar aesthetic. I like the low profile of the DeLorean, but the M1's already got a really low profile. Actually, maybe he just copied it. Maybe he copied himself, plagiarized himself. No, he is a very well-known designer. His company is Ital Design, I think. But because I was unboxing these M1s and reading about Giugiaro, I decided I'd open this Lancia Delta Integrale. He didn't design this. He designed the original Lancia Delta. But this is one of my favorite cars as well. I love rally cars like that, especially the Group B era. And throwing things around here. Yeah, I'm trying to be careful not to damage the background or the card, but with Hot Wheels, I guess it's very rare that it matters. That Project Cars one is nice. I'll probably keep that, but this is a great casting too. It's got sponsors, and let me see here. Where do I tap? How do I tap to get it to? You'll have to excuse me. It's not going to show you this sponsor. It doesn't care if you know or not. Yeah. Just a cool car. Just a cool rally car. It's got nice front. There's no detail on the back, but which is kind of, it's all white. It's kind of ugly, but from the front it looks great, and the side it looks great. Nothing on the top. Yeah, it's not my favorite rally car, but it's a great car. Let's put this here, and I had two more I wanted to open. Okay, we'll stick with Hot Wheels. My friend Ryan gave me this. I think to make fun of me for liking Hot Wheels, but also as a sweet gift. So I'm not super into these monster truck ones. Well, first of all, I don't have the space for it. They come with like little cars that you can crush. I mean, they're already crushed. And this is the Fast and the Furious Dodge Charger. Jesus, it's hard to get out. And these wheels they're all over the place. All right, let's get some. Let's take a look here. That's cool. And they use the Dodge Charger casting, and they just don't put the normal bottom on it. They put this ridiculous Hot Wheel or a ridiculous monster truck bottom on it. That just actually the wobbling is kind of cool. It would look cool if you're, you know, like a kid driving it over like rocks and stuff. I think that's a cool aspect of it. Yeah, no, I probably won't collect these, but I think I was a little quick to judge. They're, in terms of, I appreciate Hot Wheels, like the fantasy ones especially, that like have like a purpose and like not necessarily like a special thing that they do, like the bubble making one. Although I think that that's wonderful. The Bubble-matic. But I like ones that like are made for the track. Like they do the track really well. And this one is like, yeah, take kids outside and they'll just run it over rocks and things, and it acts like it's got suspension because the wheels like, you know, turn like that. So I guess it fakes suspension. That's a cool car. That's a really cool car. I take back anything bad I ever said about the Hot Wheels monster truck series. Yeah. I think that the most like rare or expensive one right now is the Barbie monster truck one, which I think would be really cool. It's a really cool idea. Okay, one more car. And this one is a departure. It's not Hot Wheels, but I had to have it when I saw it. It's from the movie Christine with a killer car. And they have 3 versions of this. They've got the one from the beginning of the movie that's all like, you know, like a barn find basically. So it's all like beat up and, you know, panels are miscolored and things. Then they've got the like, you know, the straight up 58 Plymouth Fury, bright red, very nice looking. And then they've got this from the end of the movie. When it's all charted, it's just so fucking cool. It's just like the wheels, even the wheels are, am I wiping it off? No, it's just got different. The headlights, and it's just, and I think the one thing that strikes me as the coolest is they even made the engine. I'm trying to get the light in there. Even the engine's burnt. Like they went the full country mile with this, and this is the first Auto World I've ever bought, and I'm going to be buying more because this is just a really cool car. And it rolls. And it's got like this like gritty feeling when it rolls, like it's like a burnt car, gritty feeling. I'm really glad I got this. I was hesitant to buy a brand I wasn't familiar with, and I'd heard some bad things from other people's unboxing videos about quality control and things, but wow, this is just like this is out of the park. I mean, I love the M1s. I'm glad to have this one in my collection now, and the Project Cars Pro Car is nice, and it's gonna look nice on the display. But I think this, and surprisingly for me, I think these two are like really great cars. Just fun. Just the reason that I like Hot Wheels. You know, I know a lot of people like, you know, really detailed and really like, and I like that too. I find that really cool. And I've got a couple premiums up there that I'm gonna open at some point. But as you can see, I like the Duck and Roll is one of my all-time favorites, and I've got all 4 of them. There's, you can't see my entire display there, but and the Bubble-matic. I just like the fun stuff too. It's I don't know. It's why I love Hot Wheels, and toy car, just dinky cars in general. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope that you have a very nice day.